One thing that everyone should know about me is that I fucking love One Piece, okay? I have watched every single episode of One Piece. It took me a year and 2 months to watch One Piece, so I don't want to hear any excuses. Like, honestly, that's not even a bragging amount of time that it took me to watch. It should have took me less time. I took breaks here and there. For one, I just want the world to know I love One Piece and that I've watched all of it, because that's honestly something to brag about. And two, I thought it would be fun to go through and rate all of the arcs of One Piece, because there's a lot. There's a lot of One Piece and there's a lot happening. I will say, I was one of those people that was like, I will never watch this fucking anime because there's over 1,000 episodes. Why would I ever watch an anime that has that many episodes? Why would I do that? I was that person, I really was, and that was my only reason for not watching it. Literally just the length, and that's so dumb. Funny thing that happens with One Piece fans is they eventually get to a point where they want there to be more episodes. I found it at a dark time in my life and I'm grateful. I have all the arcs listed. We're gonna do a tier list. One Piece time. Favorite character is probably Law, solely because he has the polar tang, the submarine. It's so fucking cool. Let's get right into it. East Blue, the first arc, which starts it all. The journey begins here. If you're into live action anime stuff, the One Piece live action is actually great. Nami's story is so fucking sad. Her and Arlong. Obviously, the beginning, I'm gonna give this a solid B tier because it's the beginning. I love Nami's story so much. It makes me fall in love with Nami. Like, it's so heartbreaking, and she's so little navigator girly. We love her. I mean, they're still little babies. They're still weak. Although Arlong is a cool, like, first villain to meet. This arc I call the Jesus arc because of the outfits. Literally just the desert setting and everything. But this is Alabasta or Alabasta. I love this arc because Vivi is one of my favorite Straw Hats ever, even though she doesn't stay with them. It's all about saving Vivi's country from Crocodile taking over. And I love the scene where Vivi is screaming at the crowd, like trying to get their attention to tell them to stop fighting, because bro, that's how I literally feel. I feel so powerless and all I can do is scream at people. So I'm gonna also put this on B tier because, again, compared to the other storylines that we follow with One Piece, it's not comparable. Okay, next we have Skypiea, which a lot of people say they don't like, which is crazy because this is one of my favorite arcs of the whole entire series, especially with Enel. Also, I love Nami's outfit in Skypiea. I actually cosplayed it at a random ass little con. Skypiea, I'm gonna give a solid A just because literally the way that they have to get up into the sky is such a cool little journey. They're literally in the sky. Like, I feel like that alone gets overlooked. Like, they're literally up in the fucking clouds, bro. There's a whole world up there. Also in Skypiea, an important thing that happened, they find the pornoglyphs, and that's like a huge part of the show, and one of them that they find is from the ancient weapon of Poseidon, and it had a note from Roger on it too, so that's kind of like OP. You know?
いいえ、それよりもなぜ彼がこの文字を扱えるの？ここに至り、この文を最果てへと導く。まさかリオポーネグリフト。
Next we have Water 7. Main thing I love from Water 7 is we get introduced to Mr. Frankie. I'm gonna give it C tier though, because honest to god that's the only part of it that I remember. I'm sure there was more. There's some important stuff in there.
Sorry guys, I'm leaving the crew. This is goodbye.
Hey, don't just sit there, Luffy! I want you to stay! Don't leave us!
Next is Enies Lobby, aka Robin's arc. Baby girl, I want to live.
Robin! まだ前の口から聞いてね生きたいとイエーイ
生きる。
お前はこの世に生きてちゃいけねえんだ、ロビン。貴様の存在そのものが大罪なんだ、ロビン。
望んではいけないことだと思ってた。誰もそれを許してくれなかった。
私は死にたいのよ。
海は広いんだで、いつか必ずお前を守ってくれる仲間が現れる。ルフィを信じろ。
もし本当に少しだけ望みを言っていいのなら、私は
生きたい。私も一緒に海へ連れてって。
This is gonna be the first S tier, to be honest. Solely for Robin. That's when I really started to get invested in the story too, because I was like, what the fuck did these people have to go through? What kind of goddamn trauma is this? Her fucking mom being a fucking wanted person for the government ever since you were a baby. Like, oh my god, Robin, I'm so sorry. Next, another S tier, because I fucking love Perona. I cosplayed her a bunch and I made her cosplay actually. This whole story, again, I think this is when my love for One Piece was solidified and I was like, yes, this show is actually amazing. Thriller Bark, I called it the Halloween arc. It's a bunch of zombies and a bunch of just crazy shit. They're fighting the guy Gecko Moira, see Kuma more. This is also where they all get separated at the end. Perona's just a baby girl with her ghosties and Horo Horo.
My apologies.
Either be cute or get lost. I won't have ugly things working for me.
What else about Perona, the ghost princess? So Sindri and her little backstory and just all the different characters. This is just a good spoopy vibe arc. We love it. It goes up on S tier. Next we have Impel Down, Alabasta, and Summit War. Ace's story, Luffy's brother, he fucking dies in Luffy's arms, bro. Your own brother dying in your arms. I'm gonna give it B tier solely because Next we have Fishman Island. I'm gonna be so real, I fucking hated this arc and I don't know why. They're underwater, there's mermaids. I should arguably like it. There's more stuff with the pornoglyphs in this too, but it just very much felt like nothing was going on, nothing was happening kind of vibe. Oh, I'm gonna put it D tier because I know. Maybe it's her crying that really does it for me. It's too annoying.
It's cute how full your cheeks are.
Stop it! What the heck is wrong with you?
Please don't. Please don't yell at me. I just can't handle it.
Huh?
Oh no. You're such a brute.
Whoa, calm down. This is nothing to cry over. Stop.
No one has ever yelled at me before, and I don't like it. It's horrible.
How could someone so big be such a coward and a crybaby? You know, I don't think I like you.
How could you say that? Leave, Luffy. Just please get out of here.
This one though, baby boy, Dressrosa. Again, this was one of those arcs where I was fully invested in it. My favorite characters are actually in this arc, Rebecca and Toy Soldier. Their backstory is fucking heartbreaking. That's her dad, Kairos. Ugh. I made a Toy Soldier. I was really proud of my Toy Soldier that I made and my Rebecca cosplay. S tier, baby boy, S tier. Next we have the Zoe arc. I love this arc solely for Carrot and Chopper's relationship. Cho bro.
俺に名案があるから、この先俺をチョッパーの兄貴と呼べ。うん、いいよ。よし。で、何を思いついたの？チョニキ。チョニキ。うん。チョッパーの兄貴だから、チョニキ。褒められたって嬉しくねえぞ、この野郎が。
You see all the different Zulong transformations and you find a different kind of area and it's just fun with animals and stuff. I'm gonna put it on the B. It's a B for me. Another beautiful arc, Whole Cake Island. This is all about Sanji and his backstory, the Germa 66, his Vinsmoke family. He's got a history, guys, and we learn all about it. We also get to meet Big Mom and fucking Pudding. Pudding deceiving Sanji. Sanji getting taken away. What is this craziness? And Sanji as a kid. Oh, his dad was so fucking mean to him. Cake Island is just so playful and fun. The actual animation of it is amazing and just definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of them that made me realize, wow. Okay, next we have the Wano arc. This is gonna be a solid A tier for me because of Kaido and just dragons, baby boy dragons. I will say this arc is really fucking long, like too long. Wano is good overall. And then we get into the arc that we are on today. Another great, amazing arc. We have One Piece Egghead. There's baby boy Joy Boy right there. Egghead is arguably my favorite too, just because of the Fruitiger arrowness of the world, and I love just what's happening. Everything's being set up so amazingly. I feel such a heartbreak for Kuma and just everything going on, guys. I don't know. And that's my tier list for all the One Piece arcs. Not a single E or F, but we did have a D, which was Fishman Island. Could have been worse. Happy with all the S tiers. Join in on the One Piece journey. I feel very alone in all aspects of life, but being a One Piece fan makes me feel like I am meant to be somewhere and I have people that care about me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you have seen One Piece, comment down below what your favorite arc is.